Clearly, I love the squirrels. We can't really compare it to anything I know. And when I say we, I mean the squirrels and I. I don't think they've ever known anything like this. I know I've never known anything like this. Relationship that we have, there is so much trust, and a lot of people, they comment on about it being about food. I think that really minimizes it. That would be the same as saying like your girlfriend loves you because you buy her dinner, or your dog loves you because you give him Alpo. It isn't about that. It's all the other moments that you don't video because you're in the moment. And things like having a party. I mean, how many other people around here have invited squirrels into their homes for a party? You know what? None. I can tell you that. It's none. Because there's people around here that don't love the squirrels. Like, they don't go out. I mean, how can you not? These squirrels are amazing. And there are people that don't spend their time with them because they're spending their time in their house with their family or whatever they think is better to do on the weekend. And to me, like, when it's the weekend, yeah, it's party time like this, you know, but it's also party time with the squirrels. And we go out there, and like just now I was out there and we had a ton of fun because it was the end of the night. We just, you know, we had a lot of fun. And I live out there. The thing is like, I think other people, they adopt a pet, they bring it inside, and then they have like a family. They have other people that live in the house, and they go, oh, here's our family pet. Well, so there's like a bunch of people and they adopt a pet. But with me, I am an outdoor person. So like, I moved into their home. Like, I have a house, but as anybody who watches these videos can tell, I don't bother, what's the word for it? Oh, there's a word for it. Decorating it. I don't decorate it. I don't care about the inside. I love the outside. So I moved into their home outside, and they adopted me, you know, because it's all of them living out there, and they're a family, even though there's different families, but it's all one big community. And they welcomed me into their community. My phone fell. They welcomed me into their community, and like, that is so cool, you know? And so I'm like their pet in a way, rather than them being like, people think that animals are their pets, but I think in this case, I am, which I too am an animal, I realize that, like, I'm their pet instead of the other way around. They totally adopted me. They adopted me, they trained me, they have groomed me to do the things they need me to do for them that they can't do for themselves. Like build them shelters, and that they can hide from bad guys, and of which there are plenty. And so, yeah, I think they saw an opportunity when I moved in and I hung around outside all the time, which is what I do. I think they thought, hey, we got one. Because I'm telling, like, the other people that live around here, I don't know what they do in their house that's so fascinating, but that's what they do. And I groomed the trails. You know, I got all the dangerous crap out of it. There was like glass and metal and all kinds of stuff that was really dangerous. I got all that out of there, mostly for the squirrel's sake, but also for humans' sake. Now that I've done all this, there's a family which I'm happy they do this. There's a family that's like, you know, also adjacent to the woods. And they, just today I saw they had their kids out playing in the woods, and I'm like, thank you, because they didn't used to do that. And ever since I've groomed the trails and added things out there for the kids actually play like on the dwellings that I made for the squirrels. They like to stand on them and run around and jump on them. And I know that they can, and it's safe because I built them and I made them like really solid. And so yeah, so it's nice to see someone out enjoying it. Whereas before it was just like, it was kind of not an impassable woods, but it was certainly a gross woods because like there was deer stuff everywhere and like I got all that taken care of. So yeah, it's really cool out there now. And anyway, so the squirrels, I think they saw me, they saw opportunity, they're smart, and they're like, oh, they're like, this one's ours, this one's ours. The family that lived here before me, they were not squirrel people, they were bird people. So they fed the birds, and from what I was told, they would chase away the squirrels with a dish towel. So the squirrels were probably like, so when new people moved in, they were probably like, this is our chance. And they were cute. They were just so, you couldn't miss it. You couldn't not see it. And so they adopted new people, trained them. Rags and I would be out just shoveling the snow off the deck so they wouldn't get their feet cold. And I was making them oatmeal, and he was cutting up the apples, and we were taking them oatmeal and apples and shoveling little trails for them. And yeah, I think they knew. They were like, oh, we got one. We got one. And they do.